Hold on, let me do this right, brother. Let me do this right, man. Let me do this right. Let me do this right. You Gucci? Let me know you good. You good?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Can I give you one of these? No, for real though. And let me tell you, I'll give you one of these right there, right quick, right? Because the young boys, they love using the glazing word, right? We show somebody respect and love and show admiration after what they have just accomplished, right? In hip hop, especially a person like myself who loves hip hop, and to watch what you just did. Not for 7 days, sir. We were talking 7-day plague. It really was not a 7-day plague. It ended up being an 8-day plague. And what you did, bro, to capture us every day, 12 o'clock, and we're tuning in, looking at notifications, watching what you're doing, blogging. Again, shout out to you again to helping out the bloggers, because you helped us out tremendously by telling us, yo, you know, y'all good for these videos, but this particular video, y'all can't blog. I think also I want to give you props on that also for letting us know and giving us the heads up on certain things, right? Are you having fun, man? Because you said on the Genesis 314, you sad that the plague is over. You said that though. Do you really mean that though? Because it doesn't seem that way.
I'm sad that the plague is over, man. Like, you know, like I had a lot of fun putting that together. I had a lot of fun getting it out there for the people to see. I think that the people enjoyed it. They loved it. So, you know, I'm happy that they enjoyed it. That's pretty much it. Support the project. It's out now on Bandcamp, mickeyfactz.bandcamp.com. Go and pick up the plague.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
And it will be on streaming platforms March 14th, 3/14. Hello.
Man, did you tap into a different person on this? Because this is just different, bro. I've never seen anything like this. And I can say that because I've been watching hip hop since the 80s. So I can say I've watched every beef, I watched every back and forth, I've seen everything in hip hop. I've never seen anything like this. This was Carnage and Wreckage. And I'm going to YouTube. This is not disrespecting anybody. We're simply talking to the brother Mickey Factz here, who's an artist, a principal at a school, illustrious school, lyricism. We are talking hip hop. This is not bully tactics. We're not about to bully nobody. None of that. Back to Mickey Factz now. I'm gonna pay the bills on that. Where did you tap into in this, man? This is different, brother. This is a different type of writing, different concepts, flow pocket. Dog, I've never listen for all the years of hip hop. We always say, "Nah, my nigga, you gotta grab a beat, something like verbalize, right, and stay in that verbalized type time, right? How you beating dudes on soulful beats? That is crazy to me, yo.
So you know what I could have went through the Truffaut way. Shout out to Truffaut.
Okay.
Verb says something interesting.
That guy. We don't say his name. That guy.
Oh, sorry.
We don't say his name.
That guy says something interesting. He said something interesting in the spaces one time.
Right.
He said that boy Mickey was writing the album on the plane. That's probably why that album gonna sound like trash. He said he wrote a whole album on a plane ride. How? It's got to be whack. I always put that in the back of my head. This was during his 35-day rant on me.
Right.
And I said, okay, I'm going to make an album out of you with different flows, different concepts, different styles, and there's nothing you could do about it. It's going to sound like an album. So when you play it from one, if you bought the pre-order, because every song is not going to be on DSPs. So if you bought the pre-order, it sounds like a full album.
It does. It's not like one album like this. It's like listen. You did say something about I'm gonna film on you, something like that. You made a film. I'm gonna film on you. You said that verbalized, and I'm listening to the bars. I don't know if the rest of you niggas out there be doing. I listen to bars over here. So when you say that, you basically do you feel that way? This is film cinematic.
I think it was. I think people saw it was cinematic after Shutter Island. I think you know, Verbalize was just to. It was just to kind of.
I think y'all be sleeping on Verbalize out there. I don't think Verbalize gets the props it does. I've been telling you this. Have I not been telling you this?
That's a fact.
I don't think you talk about other songs as they should, but dog, Verbalize sets everything off hitting me and everything like that. And Verbalize is grimy to me. It set the tone. Like Chess says, it set the tone.
Yeah,
I
verbalize.
love Verbalize over a lot of songs that people talk about. We'll get that in a minute though, but yeah, continue.
I mean, you know, verbalize is it was to set it off. I wrote verbalize specifically for the battle community. You know, that was the punchline record. And you know, I wanted to also let people know why we're here, because a lot of people probably didn't know why we were here. So I mixed in punches with why we're here. But the movie really that was like the when you go to the movie theater, that's when the title credits show up. You know what I'm saying? And you get a gist of what the plot is. And then Shutter Island the movie started with Shutter Island.
This is personal. You can't say it's not personal, mate.
Yeah, it is personal for me.
You're not even fronting on your boy. You said straight up and down that it's personal.
Yeah.
So, all right. If you've been paying attention to you, right, you've been saying this ad nauseum. None of this would have happened if he did not pay Truffaut to come at you.
That's a fact.
Truffaut, I rock with you heavy, so it's not dissing you, bro. I know how you are. I rock with you, Fo. I'm not even Fo. You know how we rock. No love for you, but you lost that battle, bro. Respectfully, I think Fo. I know you still going on with songs. It's kind of hard to do that when a brother's telling you that there's no game in the eighth. What he said, eighth. Like, come on, man. I mean, that the game 7, game 8, like that. When you're doing bars like that, that's gonna seep in our mind, in my mind anyway. When he does that already, he's kind of like trying to shut down whatever you do moving forward. When you put that out there like that, right? Then you come to this individual and everything like that. Do you think he thought shit was sweet? Are you surprised he thinks shit was sweet? Or maybe he didn't think shit was sweet. He just did his improv. I call it improv, what he's been doing.
I mean, I think that a lot of people didn't believe me when I said I was going to drop 7 songs. I think that he was one of them. You know, and I think anybody who knows Mickey knows that I'm a fast writer.
I've learned that. I've learned that about you. I've learned that about you in this ordeal. I've learned that about you. Yes, I have.
I'm a fast, potent writer. You know what I'm saying? Like I write for potency. You know what I'm saying? And even, you know, obviously we'll get to the Hitman record at some point.
Right.
But like, you know, when he sent me his verse, you know, I was like, all right. He sent me his verse Thursday night. He got it back 20 minutes later. My verse, just my 8 bars recorded.
Right.
He couldn't believe it. He was like, yo, you might really be a genius with how you alley-oop this for me.
Yeah.
I just write quick. It's
I'm gonna cut your wisdom. How does that feel that I see ARP say this about you? I've said this about you. Devo said this about you. Not only us, a lot of people I've seen said this about you, even me included. Me and Watson review your project with A- and everything like that. We already see what type of time you want. You have introspective records, A+. You got songs with PA Dre. I know your catalog, but in this bag here, I think a lot of us look at you like, I've seen the word genius being floated around with your name. I've seen people saying you should have been higher than where you are attached to your name. I've literally seen this through this 8-day ordeal, though. How do you feel about that? With people, do you feel like all of us? Are you laughing at all of us in a way? Or be honest, are you laughing at all of us, even though you did this to this one individual, though?
No, I think that everybody finds out about somebody in their own time.
Okay.
I think that's fair. I think it's okay for people to find out about somebody later on. Like, people know of Mickey Factz. Like, yo, he's the guy that goes and does freestyles on the joints. Those get more views than my music sometimes.
Right.
But my diehard fans don't know what's going on. If they would have known what was going on, they would have told the battle community, stand clear of what's about. They would have let everybody know. Like, when you know, obviously the Royce thing is, you know, that's in the past, but when that happened, all of my fans was like, oh, y'all have no idea what's about to happen, because they're my fans and they know that I don't play these games.
Right.
So when they started, my fans on my Instagram and my Twitter that's not in the battle community, they're like, oh, who's Averb?
That guy, that individual.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Who's Truffaut? Who's that guy? Right? And they were like, whoever this guy is, may God be with them. That's what they were saying. You can look at my post. They didn't know what was happening. Even still to this day, they were like, yo, who is this?
Should Rafe have been the eye opener? And this is what I was telling this individual before. That's this guy we're talking about. I told this guy, I said, dogs, respectfully, you make solid music, right? No hate, you two, make solid music. But I've never seen you in a combative war on wax when he's going against Jay Mills. But I just watched Mickey Factz go against Race to 5'9". I had that on my channel as a reaction. One of my highest reactions was Mickey Factz, rate my reaction. 100 and some thousand before my channel got down. The biggest reaction I ever had was Mickey Factz on the Rafe reaction that I did. Right? This is facts. Let me ask you a question. If I'm the Midwest, I don't rock with you though. I don't like the way you did Race to 5'9". I like the way you did Truthful, and I don't like how you did this guy right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. You got beef with the Midwest, my dude. I'm being real with you, brother.
I have no issues with the Midwest. I love the Midwest. If it wasn't for the
love y'all, man. We love the Midwest, man.
If it wasn't for the Midwest, I wouldn't be who I am today. Common inspired me to change my name from Renegade to Mickey Factz. You know what I'm saying? The cool kids jumped on the Rockin' and Rollin' remix. Lupe Fiasco, you know what I'm saying? Took me on tour, and you know, we started, you know, Sosa together, you know what I'm saying? Twista, I'm in Twista's top 5. That's my guy. He just was teaching at Pendulum last week or 2 weeks ago. So like, I have a lot of love for the Midwest. My first battle was in Chicago. So like, I think that a lot of times people just kind of get it confused that because the people that I went against were from the Midwest, that doesn't mean that I have anything against the Midwest. I love them. It's just
I love the Midwest, man.
I just think that a lot of people just don't do their homework.
Are you? I want you to tell people again, because people keep misinforming this part. Why did you do this? I think you kept emphasizing, and I said, do people listen to this brother on his blogs, or do they skim through it? He kept emphasizing, this is not about a response. And I think when a nigga tell y'all, this is not about a response. These plague songs that I'm doing on a daily for 8 days, this is not about him responding. I'm getting this off. I'm speaking for the voice of the voiceless, the people that can't really get to him. A person like me, I was saying a lot of things that, you know, that I could get to him to tell him how he was looking and how he's coming off and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And I have no hate. I'm disappointed in that guy, Mickey. Let me tell you why I'm disappointed in that guy for a multitude of reasons. Once you try to send people to my page to do that, we can have war words, right? It's how you feel about sending Truthful to you. I feel a way by him sending people to do that to my page. You can say I suck as a blogger. I don't know blog. That's cool. I'll take all that. But when you try to mess with my content and I just talk hip hop and I'm not doing what you do, what you guys call it, the slander he does on it, the gossip that he does on his thing, I'm not doing that. You're mad at me because Mickey Factz is dropping songs on you, brother. My reaction's from the soul. I can't make up how I'm feeling when this brother's going hard body on you and everything like that. I mean, would y'all ever be the same again?
No, I don't have no desire to communicate with somebody that will pay somebody to diss me. Like, I'm from New York, man. Like I think you explained it properly. Like he's telling people to flag your page. He's paying people to diss me. Like you don't like no.
That's not hip hop, dog. That's not hip hop.
That's just not hood rules. That's just not hood rules. If me and you are on a job, right, and I'm doing good on the job, and you don't like that I'm doing good on the job, and you pay a nigga to sabotage me on the job, but I find out about it, I'm gonna take care of the nigga that did that. I'm gonna beat him up, and then respect. I'm gonna beat you up too. I'm gonna beat you up worse.
Right.
And I think people are not understanding that once he did that, that's when the plan went into motion. I said, I'm going to torture you because I told you that I didn't want to do this. I just asked you to rap. All you got to do, if he would have just dropped on J Mills, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. We would probably still be in the spaces, just joking.
That's it.
He's the one who said he was gonna crack his jaw and up the pistol on him before New Year's Eve. We were holding him accountable. All you gotta do is rap. All you gotta do is rap. He thought that because he don't rap fast, that somebody like myself wouldn't rap fast. I got the tweet when he said, it's a hired hit that I got on you. Let's see what Mickey can do. When I saw that, I said, oh, okay, I'm going to take care of this guy, and then I'm going to put hands and feet on you, because why are you playing with me? And now look at him. He's spiraling. He don't know how to act. He thinks he tweeted me something a couple days ago. Yo, I ain't never talked to you like this. I'm going to embarrass you. What? You can't embarrass somebody who's psycho. I am the Riddler. I am psycho. I'm insane. If I want to, I can drop a record on you every day until the end of the year if I really want to. Leave me alone. But we're gonna let him die out. because he's done. After today, I'm not speaking on this, bro.
Right.
I'm giving you an interview. I'm giving Debo an interview. I'm giving Polo an interview. After these three, I'm not talking about him ever again. He's out.
I'm only talking about him if he has a battle. If he has a battle, I'll talk about that. But any other nonsense he got going on, which already has a battle, but he's there or there. I don't even know why I said that. Yeah, man, this is very, very interesting. Do you think you took the confidence away from him?
Absolutely. He don't know how to act. He's if as long as you fight, you have a fighting chance. And he sat there and watched me beat up on him, beat up on his crew, beat up on them girls. He had no fight in him because he can't afford it.
Deep down, do you think battle rappers are mad at you?
No, I don't think anybody's mad at me. And if they are, they need to tell me, and I'll apologize to them.
Well, are you maybe not towards that individual, but the way you and Mills been doing battle rappers, bro? Let's be honest, man. It's been carnage. I gotta use that word. Yes, it's been carnage. It hasn't looked good. I know Nitty, but he about to go in there and go toe to toe with Jay Mills. Oh, Nitty, man. What I'm saying, though, do you think battle rappers feel away though?
I think they feel a way about Jay Mills more than they feel a way about me.
Yes. Okay. All right. Is it because the individual you chose to go against, they know that everything you're saying, they believe it, even if they might not say it loudly?
Well, I think it's I think everybody saw it play out. Like when it comes to diss records, you have to be on the right side of history. You can't just shoot for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people know what it is that I do. They know, like the people that know. So like I feel like when the people saw that True Foe was really paid to come at me, people were already on my side because this is like, why are you doing this, True Foe? And then people were mad at Verb. Mad at that man. I'm sorry.
I apologize. I know. Good.
And they were mad at him. So it's like, okay, now that I got the people on my side, I'm really gonna shoot you down.
Wow, man, this is just. What do you think? That's him. Do you believe he watch every play, right? You believe that, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
I want it to be a fly in the wall. Just to see his face is real, not fronting for the what you call ecosystem, echo chamber that he has up in there. I would like to be a fly in the wall, Mick, just to really see the real side of him when he's watching these. Not fronting for spaces, the realness when he's on the phone, on the lab, or going to whip. I want to see his real facial expression when he's watching these joints. I would love to see that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm sure he was pacing back and forth listening to them shits in pain. There's no way you could hear that shit. There's no way you could hear that and not be affected. It's impossible.
Did you hear his legacy?
I think that all of the work that he's put in will remain.
Right.
But I think post-pandemic, it's over. I think anything past the pandemic, it's gonna be even
his resume in battle rap. He has probably one of the best resumes in battle rap. Does that tarnish it? Because a lot of people say you tarnish it, but my thing is this: I gotta be honest. I think you tarnish his character as a person, right? But in battle rap, acapella wise, I think that can't be stripped away from him, can it? I see people doing that, and even as mad as I am, I don't rock with that brother. I can't really strip him from that, but I see a lot of people are stripping him from that.
It depends.
I would give pushback to that a little bit. I got to be honest. Much as I'm a rocker, I got to be real with it.
It depends. It depends on how it depends on how I feel.
Okay. All right.
I say that because I was on Spaces last night. It depends on if I want to drop Hiroshima or not. If I drop Hiroshima, then his legacy is absolutely in question.
Hiroshima?
Because it's like, yo, sir, once you pay one time, that's all it takes for people in hip hop to say you probably paid 50 times.
All right, so that's a great segue. You went into Spaces last night. This is the first time you actually started the Spaces, right? Last night. I was sleeping. I heard about it this morning when I woke up. A lot of people hit me and sending me links to it, right? So I'm listening to it, and I got to use the word allegedly, even though it might not be allegedly, y'all, but I got to use allegedly just for YouTube purposes. Allegedly, this brother went to Danger Zone to get some bars from Danger Zone. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
So when he was paid at the time, right? There's two versions of that guy. It's the guy who had a lot of battles just for money, right? But double entendre, right? For double entendre is the paid. Also, the guy that's paying for bars.
Yeah.
Wow. Why didn't you put that in a rhyme pattern? I'm surprised you didn't do that. You save a little bag in the purse. Is that what you doing?
So I had two opportunities to put it in verses.
Oh boy.
First opportunity I had was in the third round against him.
Wow.
Instead of saying Danger, I said John.
And what reminded people, we're talking for the young people.
2022.
All right, 2022. Yes, okay.
Instead of saying Danger, I said John. Right? Because it worked out with the bullpen, but I really wanted to say Danger. I asked Danger, he said no. They was, they're still cool. They're actually still cool. But I was like, you know, what has he done for you, bro? He ain't doing nothing for you. Let me just let this off from the battle. He was like, nah, don't do that. I said, cool. So as I'm putting the play together, I ask him again. I'm like, yo, this nigga, he ain't doing nothing for you. Let me throw this in here. He ain't want me to. And I kept thinking to myself, and this is not on Danger. Danger don't, obviously he woke up to this, so he don't know.
Oh, but hold on, I gotta ask you this question. If I'm Danger, do I feel away though?
No, Danger don't feel away. Danger don't feel away. I spoke to Danger.
If he didn't give you the green light though, should he feel away?
Danger doesn't feel any way.
Okay.
So last night I just was like, you know what? Let me show him, because again, he paid Truffaut and then he did 35 plus spaces. So I said, I'm going to do a space that impacts more than every space that you ever did on me and ever will do on me. That's the reason why I did it. And that's the final plague. That is the final plague.
Wow.
To show you that, listen, don't play with me. He got gay allegations on me. He's trying to pay people to lie on me. Like I got all kind of proof on everything.
Right.
But I'm done. I said what I said. I said what I said. I got video proof that you went and bought those rounds. Okay? I know who it was. I know who it was against. I know the bars that they were against. You asked them again to do it afterwards. I got the screenshots. I know exactly when you did it, why you did it. I have everything. When I decide to just pow, he's never gonna know. One day he gonna wake up, he gonna see all of it, and I know I got it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
But does it change a lot of things now? Because now we go back to Mount Rushmore talk.
Yeah, he's out of Mount Rushmore.
He's out of Mount Rushmore?
Yes, because you paid for bars. If you paid one time, you paid 60 times. He went into spaces and said, I just shared thoughts with Danger and KD. So if you're just sharing thoughts, why are you paying him?
Does it hurt also because he said on occasions that he runs his bars to Danger and KD?
Listen, I run my bars to people, but I don't pay them
right
for their input. I pay them. I don't pay them for their input. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay them at all. I just run my bars through them. If they say, "Oh, you should change that," okay, cool. He paid for bars. I have the proof. I'm just waiting. I'm giving him the rope. I'm giving him enough rope to hang himself. When I feel like enough is enough, I'm gonna just press send, and then that's it. I have the proof.
Well, I heard. I didn't hear this in the spaces. I don't listen to spaces, but I did see somebody online take something that he said online. I heard the audio that he says play ball. You know, his infamous play ball. He doesn't say play ball thing. He says audio, I guess, with Danger and everything like that. And if So he has audio with Danger's name on it, I guess. So, I don't know.
Who got audio with Danger?
That guy.
You saying what?
He didn't really get into detail. You know, he'll say something, but then once he says audio, you know, he feels that that's a threatening word.
I got video footage. The footage is so old. Danger got a mask on.
So Danger did write for him? Is that what you said? Danger wrote bars for him?
I got the video footage of him explaining the whole thing from 2020. He had a mask on. I can show the video timestamp, everything. I have it all.
But we don't. So here it is. All right, cool. I gotta be fair on this. Hold on, this. I don't like ghostwriters in battle rap, and I gotta be honest. Is Danger's all part of writer's block, right?
Was.
All right. So let me listen to the new niggas. The writer block niggas have allegations on their names for being ghostwriters. Chilla, Danny Myers, and Danger Zone. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh man, this whole thing. I'm surprised you didn't put that in a round form. No, that's wild. God, man. I want to ask you a couple of questions. What things that he says. I want to get your take on some things that he says. He says people are huddling up. We got a real conversation right quick, Mick. I want to get your take. He says people are huddling up to go against him. What is it about this individual that makes him think that everyone wakes up every morning to talk about him and go against him and only have this hate for him, and we just want to attack him so much? We're huddling up.
He starts it. He started with me. Like, I can't speak for anybody else or huddling up. I can't. He started with me, bro. So, and then, you know, his fans is manipulated by him. They be trying to like get him out. Yo, you made a whole album out of him. He made a 35-hour audiobook about me. They can't rebuttal that. It's like, yo, it almost hurts their argument, because it's like they're saying that my music weighs more than his words. My music weighs more than his words because I'm bullying. It didn't take me long to write this stuff. It didn't take me long. So he talked about me every day for January and through February. I rapped. I didn't.
Did it annoy you by Plague 2, Plague 3? People were like, all right, Mick, enough is enough. When people were saying that to you, doing too much, did that annoy you a little? It annoyed me a little bit, though. Okay.
That's because I said this is what I was going to do. I said this is what I was going to do. I think people were trying to call my bluff. Everything was already uploaded when it was February 1st, actually January 31st. Everything was uploaded already. All 6 videos was uploaded. The last video, Genesis 3:14, I've recorded that Thursday.
Wow.
Actually, yeah, I recorded it Thursday. Me and Hitman, we shot that video Friday. I shot my video for Genesis 3:14 Friday night. I did the edits at 3 in the morning. I woke up at 9, finished the edits, and then put it up on YouTube. That's why I had it at 3:14, because I needed time to edit it all.
Wow, son. What did he say when he says y'all addressing a guy that has a bigger audience than y'all?
Who has a bigger audience than who?
I'm right. I wrote down a lot of things he said. I need to get your take on this. I want to get.
He said he has a bigger audience than me.
Y'all are talking to people that have. All right. What he says. He said people are tired. Here's what he said. He said people are tired. He said you don't think Mickey Factz. People are tired of hearing you every day go against him. But on the flip side, in the same breath, he goes, but nobody's hearing this. Nobody's hearing what you're saying. So in one breath, he's saying, Mickey Factz, that you don't think people are tired of hearing you attack him every day. His fans, I guess, and his supporters, right? But on the flip side, he's saying no one's hearing it though.
Listen,
I understand. I mean, I wrote down stuff he be saying because some of the stuff makes no sense. I just want to get your take on it though.
Everybody knows that YouTube is the toughest algorithm to crack. Everybody knows that. And I've been watching. Me and Piper Boy have been sharing YouTube videos where big creators are saying they're changing the algorithm and it's hard for people to get money now. I did 350,000 views in the past week and a half, 2 weeks. 350,000 views in a week and a half. And it's going to continue to grow because people are starting to find out about it. So when he says people are not hearing it, if people are not hearing it, why are you talking about it? Why are you putting allegations on me?
That's a contradiction. Like, if no one's hearing it, if it's whack, here's the thing. You notice he always talks about the numbers and views, but not about the actual music.
Yeah, that's because
when it comes to actual music, there's no comment on that really. It's only about views.
He can't comment on it. It's too good. It's too good. What is he gonna say? It's too much. He can't say nothing about that. I was a signed artist. He was never that.
Oh my God. He also said when he starts, he said also when he starts to talk his ish, it's gonna get dark for people and it gets thunderous and people get aneurysms. People get aneurysms and their blood pressure starts going up. And because you and I are Cancer guys, we're emotional and everything. But it's so funny, the Gemini guy seems more emotional than the Cancer guys, if you ask me. That's just me though, Mick. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He runs to that also. He asked also today that you teach your students how to have rage. A pendulum. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Like, is that what you do in school? You teach your kids?
I got some students. No, we're teaching them how to be successful outside of this stuff. Like some of my students have records that are signed on to the next Spider-Man movie, the next Into the Spider-Verse movie.
Talk heavy though.
We got a sync licensing program. So my students are making money being at my school. Some of them, they understand that they're not going to be artists. Some of them don't want to be artists, but some of them want to just write for people. Some of them want to just write songs for commercials. One of my students has a song on Netflix. That guy has that guy had a role on Tubi. What's higher, Netflix or Tubi? Even my students are more. Even my students are more successful than you.
The Tubi money took for supper, though. You said, right? I mean,
even my students are more successful than him.
Oh man. He also said that on the remix of Little Hitman Holla, he said you went and grabbed a guy that has no fan base, that has all machine work.
I don't know what that means. Shout out to Hitman Holla. Only thing I know is that Hitman dropped one of the most important verses of his career on my record.
Factz, though. How does that feel, though, sir?
It feels great. I mean, salute to Hitman. He is.
They say that's the way you talk to your son. That's what he said.
I should have ended it like that, you know. I should.
He was able to flip the Big Gerald thing. He flipped the Big Gerald thing. Lovely though. He made you think about that. I was like, oh, word. I ain't never think of it that way, man. No. I got Verb still in the back. I mean, I don't say that guy's name. I still got that guy winning that battle. I gotta be honest. I ain't gonna be that guy, you know. Still got to win a battle. But I thought Hitman verse was. What's your reaction when you hear that though?
I mean, I heard it really late at night, and I just was like, wow. Because you know, my man who did the beat, he changed the beat up because he knew that, you know, he knew Hitman's style. So he's like, yo, I'm gonna change the beat up just for Hitman halfway through. And I think it worked out perfectly. And I'm so happy for Hitman. All the love he's getting, you know, this was his moment to kind of get this love.
You do the alley-oop, my nigga. You do the alley-oop,
because, you know, like, people always say that.
I'm proud of you also. You let him get mad burn on this, son. You let him ride out.
No, this he needed to get that off his chest. On top of the fact that I felt that, you know, people feel like Hitman is quote unquote emotional, and but this, I gave him the alley-oop. So now people were asking me, "Can you get Hitman on a remix?" When I put out the first one, people were asking me like, "Yo, get him on a remix."
I thought the culture did that as a unit, though.
Yeah,
Hitman, what we doing here?
And he saw that, and he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna do this because the people want to see this."
That is crazy, son. Wow. Oh, he also said that he's been saying lately that he doesn't want to FUCK people. I don't really know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. He said that's the reason he left the brotherhood because people wanted to FUCK. I don't know what does that mean. Also, Mick, I don't know, man.
I'm not sure.
I listen, remixing a diss song though. I don't ever remember that happening. Also, yeah, niggas remixing a diss song though. That's fire though, man. It was good to see Hitman in that bag though, man.
I don't think a remix to a diss song has ever happened.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember that. Also, you know what I'm saying? I don't ever recall that ever happened and stuff like that. Did this whole thing backfire on him though?
Oh yeah, big time.
Like big time backfire, right?
Big time backfire.
Wow. Your favorite song is what?
Ung Bak.
Why is that though? Can we talk about that? Because I see a lot of people saying that though. It do give me Wu-Tang RZA vibes though, the beat wise and everything like that. But I don't got that over a lot of songs.
You know, Ung Bak is me on the radio station, but in song format.
All right.
I don't get a chance to do that a lot.
Mm.
And right now, you know, on my YouTube page, it is Out of the Plague. It is tied for the highest views.
Tied for the highest views. Okay, so let the people know. Plague 1 was Verbalized, y'all.
Yes.
Plague 2 was Shutter Island.
Yep.
Plague 3 was On Back.
Yep.
Plague 4 was Letter to Hitman.
Yep.
Plague 5 is All Set, coming at the whole set.
Yep.
And if you go to the bonus track, also coming at the Young Ladies, Black Girl Lost kind of vibes, right? Nas have been proud of that.
Yep.
Plague 6 is Accolades. Plague 7 is Genesis 3.14.
Yep.
And then Plague 8 is a remix to Hitman. And also the remix to Hitman, if anyone noticed how you brothers flipped the 314 to 14, that's some old next maniacal. I'm not thinking like that. I don't understand. You got to think of the box. What's the science behind that though, brother?
I like to layer my stuff so that people can find different things, you know, like I'm a big fan of the MCU. I like the Marvel comics. I like the movies, and they be having Easter eggs for the fans to find.
The spaces thing in the back. How y'all get the spaces?
Yeah. You gotta pay when you're in the war. You gotta pay for the war. So we made sure to have the spaces in the back. We made sure to have the 3, the 1, and the 4 underneath Hitman when he was in the reserve space. We put him in a space where it said no furniture and everything like that. You know, everything was intentional. We shot in places where it felt intentional.
Wow. He said also it's a terrible decision to do what you're doing as a principal.
I don't know what that. My students.
I'm giving quotables that I would love for you to expound. I don't get it either, but I'm just giving you
my students love it. They are.
I'm pretty sure they do, Mick. I'm pretty sure they loving you right now. I mean, just say me that. Listen, these are not my questions. These are questions. I heard this. I gotta write these down and ask Mick what he thinks about stuff like that. You know,
they love it.
You said in the comment section, everybody's praising you, and that's that you must have people buying bots because there's no way everyone's gonna praise 7-8 songs. I'm just telling you what's being said, brother.
I don't know how to buy bots. You know, if people are out there that can check to see if bots were bought, just all you got to do is just run it through my music, run it through the videos, please run it through the videos. Show me that I bought bots. Show me. Don't just say it. Show me. Prove it. Prove it. The same way people want me to prove that Danger did that.
Yes.
Prove it. Prove it.
Well, your credibility. See, like I said in my blog, and I've seen other bloggers say this. On credibility alone, bro, we never see no stain on your name. So I got to go off how I judge a person, how my interactions with a person are. And I've never known anybody ever come at you and say, oh, Mickey lied. He bent the truth on this. But this individual, we can play that game all day, right? Respectfully. You know what I mean? Right. So for you to come out there and say that Danger did that, you're not going to put Danger under the bus. Even though I don't know how Danger feels, respectfully, I don't know how he feels. Why you say what you said. You know what I'm saying? So in credibility alone, there, I don't.
I mean, Danger told me that he loved me. He was like, "I love you, bro. Thank you."
Wow,
that's what he said. That's the last thing that he said to me. I love you, bro. It's the last thing that he said to me, man.
When you tell somebody put it on your kids, you told that man, "Hey guy, I'll put it on your kids that did not transpire."
This the last thing he said.
Oh you, no! Oh, go on. Okay.
It's the last thing he said.
Shout out Danger Zone.
Last thing he said, bro. Shout out to Danger. That's my
Danger,
brother. I love Danger Zone. Are you kidding me? I love Danger Zone. That's literally, I talk to Danger Zone almost every day, bro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally almost every day. I talk to Swave almost every day. I talk to Danger Zone almost every day.
Right.
Like nah, like just like I talk to you almost every day.
I think. Let me ask you a question. Has this whole situation, has it been good and bad? And welcome me right quick when I say that. is brought you and Hitman together, have more of a better conversation, right? And a better understanding, right?
Yes.
But it's also a cause for you to get accolades and a love that you deserve, right?
Yes.
People looking at Pendulum Inc. right now as your principal of a school and what you did from the culture of hip hop to the battle rap culture to your fans, supporters, and the people who watch your school and your peers on top of the Black Thoughts of the world and everything like that. You dig what I'm saying? When those guys are sending kudos your way, right?
Right.
It also made friction also between a lot of people. I don't know if that guy, a lot of people like myself who looks at him kind of differently now because his shenanigans he tried to play with me, and yourself, it's causing relationships also to go this way. Not saying niggas buddy. Only thing I say because that guy was saying, "Oh, we were never friends." Nobody ever say we're friends. Okay, but the cordialness and the hey, you cool, and the joking and everything like that probably went this way with a lot of people, don't know.
Yeah, and I think that I'm grateful that he did what he did because now I'm separated myself from him. Me and Hitman's friendship is blossomed.
Right. Okay.
My director who did our video, like he got that video done in like maybe 18 hours.
Wow.
Right? We shot a lot of scenes for Hitman. He got it done in 18 hours. So now he's hired by Hitman. Like he's gonna probably be Hitman's cameraman moving forward.
Wow, connections. See the connections. Right?
So me, you, and Debo have built
yes, absolutely.
There are women that's jumping in my inbox, literally saying thank you. Like tons.
I've had bloggers who I don't even talk to. I'm not gonna say the name. I'll put them on blast because we don't have a great relationship, but. Some bloggers who I don't have the greatest relationship with has hit my DM saying, "Yo, 3, we ain't liking what we hear. We ain't riding with that guy saying." For real. Bloggers, I don't really have the greatest bond with. And I'm like, wow, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like, I think that this, to me, it was important. And I think that after these 3 interviews that I do,
right,
we should just stop talking about him. I'm calling on the entire community to just stop talking about him, stop reporting on what he says, until I feel like dropping the bomb. If once I drop the bomb, then you got to take him out your Mount Rushmore.
The danger zone is not a bomb?
Huh?
The danger zone is not a bomb?
It's if I'm going to be honest, it's an allegation until I put out the proof. Until I put out the proof, it's an allegation.
Okay. So the proof is the bomb.
The proof is the bomb.
Okay, it was the bomb. Okay, I thought it was something else. Like, there was another bomb. Yeah, like what?
I mean, we got some other stuff in the stash, but I'm not worried about that. This is the one. This is the one, because, and I might drop the bomb this month. I got some plans in my head, but like,
Lord, man.
At the end of the day, once you pay for bars, it's one thing to get a bar, a line or 2 here and there from your peoples or whatever, or some fan that might say something, you take the bar. Cool. Once you pay for the bars, that's a completely different scenario. Completely different scenario.
On 314, you broke down his pay rate and how real is that though? The whole breakdown you gave us, because he's always talking about what you got going on, right? But you broke down Twitter page, how much he's not being blue checked and everything like that. You talked about Spotify numbers. How real was all that, Mick?
It was very real. So I was wrong in one thing. And that was probably Hector.
Okay,
that's his Cameron beat. So he probably got copyright for that. They probably took his monetization off that particular video, so he just probably uploaded it. So in reality, he only made 97 cents off of streaming, and he probably was.
So he's talking about charting, but not the bread. So charting is more important than the money.
Yes, for him, yes, because he has to find any small win, whatever the small.
Right, he does that very much. He does that very much. Yes, he does.
He has to find
something. He'll hang on something for like 35 minutes and just run with that for like 35 minutes.
Yeah. Like, he's not talking about the videos, the video views, right? False Foe is at 56,000 views. That's more than Hector. Hector came out first. Hector came out before False Foe came out. It's at 56,000 views. He has yet to say anything about that. He took the comments off on Hector. If he would have kept the comments on,
I fool was gonna play with me. That's just the reason he said the comments. You fools are gonna play with him. I don't know.
If he would have kept the comments on Hector, it would probably be at like 60, 70,000 views right now. No exaggeration, because people would be going back and forth, arguing on the page, saying how bad it is. He would have drove up the engagement, but he's not smart. He doesn't know how. I said it in Shutter Island. He doesn't understand how the internet functions. He's happy about 220,000 views on Hector. You get a view for being on that thing for 2 seconds.
It's a view.
Right. You get views on Instagram now. You got to be on the page for 30 seconds to get a view. So yes, if you pin it at the top and you build this thing up, people are going to go see it. But look at what they're saying about it. It's not about the view. What are they saying about it? He is addicted to numbers. That's what I said in Shutter Island. He's addicted to it. He can't differentiate quality over visibility. He can't understand that. Quality will always trump visibility. Why do you I was about to call you deeper. 3. I have a big presentation that I have to do for JBL on the history of hip hop. It's called Check Out My Melody.
Wow,
it's a 15-minute presentation for JBL. They didn't reach out to me because I have visibility. They paid me a huge check and sent a sound bar to my house. I got a JBL sound
Accolades.
I'm waiting for them to send me the flyer so I can start. JBL, you know how big JBL is a huge company.
Absolutely, very big.
Meeting with the CEOs of Harman and Samsung tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
Wow.
Before I do that, I'm going to Ludacris school tomorrow. Before I do that, to teach them.
What else? Finish your food, and the young boy said, man. And listen, staying on Shutter Island, you said creating words in his mind like a cop from Inception. It's his job to deception of a man in front of a zoo stand, start calling himself God is deflecting. Truth is moving state to state, horrible tenet. Look, it screams no stability. A voice without a face is a ghost without a host ability. I mean, these are scorching bars right here that you're doing here, man. This is just, and of course, I love you. Let me tell you something right now. I can't stop playing Accolades, bro. I can't stop playing Accolades. That beat talked to my soul, man. That shit talked to my soul. The flow, and obviously I open up for Nas, open up for Wu. You open up for Space. That's all the F you do. Them bars them are some real bars. I know you niggas love I'm back and all that, but shit like this, dog. Let me get this straight. This man asked you to go on your tour.
Yes. In I think it was 2019. It might have been 2017. He was asking me, yo, Mick, man, come on, man, come on, take me on tour, bro. Take me on tour. This is my proposal to take you on tour. Take me on tour. Like, he was like, you could pay me this much amount of money to get on the road, and I hustle. I get my car. And I was like, no. It's like, no. I told him no.
You took math, some grimy Bronx shit.
I took math with me, man. Shout out to Math Hoffa.
All right, see, I'm not mad at him asking to go on. So hustle how you gotta hustle, right? The problem I have with all that is this. Hey, guy, it's not about you asking Mickey to go on. So as you should hustle. But
right.
For you to go in there and act like that this man ain't nothing and talk crazy about this man, but never tell us. You asked this man to go on his tour. It wasn't like he asked you to go on the tour. You asked him, but you never told your congregation that though, brother. You never said that though. You try to stand up with some other man's name, but never say that though. That is crazy, brother. That is crazy. I don't keep listening, brother. Again, I think what you done is phenomenal. With Hitman Holla, I mean, I heard him say that St. Louis, he got a lot of phone calls from people in St. Louis that are mad at Hitman joining the track with you and stuff like that. You say what's that? The guy said that he got calls from people in St. Louis that are mad at Hitman. Two things about Hitman. For Hitman joining the track, he also said, why would you bring a guy that lost basketball games on a remix? I don't know, losing a basketball game, just shoot your credibility on writing bars and delivering heartfelt bars the way I never heard that before in my life, Mick. If you lose a basketball game, you shouldn't rap. But here we are now.
Nobody called him. Nobody called him. Nobody from St. Louis called him.
Dog said that, hey man, people call him and say, hey man, what's up with dude, man? What's up with dude? Right in New York? New York?
Nobody
well, let's be honest. You had to chuckle a little bit though, like, yo, I got it, man. He's from St. Louis. You know what you're doing right there. Yeah, a big party. You had to chuckle inside about that.
I was excited because it was like this is a defining moment for Hitman. It's gonna shake up the community.
Oh man,
I was excited. Man. I was happy. And he put out one of his best verses of all time on my record.
Last comment here. Do you feel J. Cole should have took the approach you did? Have the mindset you had?
Yes. Yes. We don't play these games.
I was having a conversation with somebody about last night, and they said that to me. They wish Cole would have took the mindset you had. Somebody said that to me off air.
Shout out to Cole. I just think that he grew up differently than us in New York City. Like, I just think people need to understand that these guys in the Midwest and other places, I'm not saying that they're not battle tested. I'm saying that they don't have the killer instinct.
Okay.
To put somebody down. Like I saw red, you know what I'm saying? Like I just couldn't see nothing but red. When I ran into Chef Trez on Saturday, when I did the Hip Hop is Real interview, he was shooting some hoops. And Chef Trez looked at me and it was like he saw a ghost. He was like, you cooking right now. like you know what I'm saying? But and that's not to say that he's afraid or scared. Right. It was more like I always say this to my students: Jedis know what other Jedis do. Samurai know what other samurais do.
Okay.
He saw me and was like, man, yeah. It was one of those salutes. So this will stay with him for the rest of his life. And whenever I decide to let off the next shot, that is the kill shot. That's the kill shot. Because you got to remember something here. We are in the space, in the community of battle rap, where your lyrics are the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that you have. It's the only space where people feel you can get the most authentic side of hip hop. That is the place where you need to showcase your talent. You paying other people to showcase their talent out of your body pause is insane. And don't worry. Y'all gonna see this before March 1st. Y'all will see the footage before March.
Wow. Okay, I want to ask you a question before I got you here. He said that they don't play by New York City rules, right? But the confusion I have with that is this. Did we not watch Nelly, who's from St. Louis, go at KRS-One?
Yes. Nelly went at KRS. Chingy went at Nelly.
So is he not from that cloth era? When he says that, I mean, what are you talking about right now? Like, you from that era?
I don't know what he's from. I can't speak to what he's from because he's not showing us what he's from, respectfully.
Yeah, I understand that for sake of me, man. But Boss Man, again, you've done a phenomenal job. April 4th, you in Currency? Real quick, right?
Yeah, so my project with Cartoon, he does all the beats for Lloyd Banks.
The beats is fire. He got some good production. That's fire.
Yes, that project is called
Cartoon Beats.
The project is called Delta Slim. It's dropping in April. We finishing up right now. The first single will be with Currency. Song is called Lead by Example. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be out. That song will probably be out sometime in March. But that's the next project. The project after that I got coming out is my sequel, to me and P.A. Dre are back in the studio.
Okay, you and P.A. Dre. Okay, I got P.A. Dre. Okay.
And I'm not gonna spoil the title for that one, but we sitting on some great music. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
wow.
People that are fans of hip hop, y'all gonna love.
I love P.A. Dre. Listen, R.J. Payne and P.A. Dre make dope music together. P.A. Dre is fire. You know what I'm saying?
This is gonna be wild. This is gonna be really wild. Trust me when I say. And the last thing I'm gonna leave you with, because I know you're a hip hop nigga. Me and Pete Rock will be putting up.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. or a project?
Project.
You and Pete Rock?
End of the year, me and Pete Rock putting the project together. Yep.
That yo, dogs, I'm looking forward to that right there. You and PR?
Me and Pete Rock talk every day, man. That's my brother. I love him so much. And
wow, bro, that's fire.
So I gotta look at some beats. I gotta go to Mount Vernon and get some beats, and he told me that he wanted to record it in Jamaica. So
do you feel the way that people try to play Divide and Conquer with you and Mills?
Yeah, I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I mean, I know Mills sees it, and I know he don't like it either. But Mills is adamant on always saying that he's a fan of me.
Well, is it credit to both of you guys how dope y'all are too that they want to see?
Yeah. I mean, people want to see the best go at the best.
Right.
But it takes humility for both parties. Like he says to me all the time, and he said it, in his lives, that he's a fan of my work, and I've said a million times that he is the king of the diss records in battle rap. When you are comfortable within yourself, you can give people their props and still shine in the space.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
that guy in spaces can't do that. But go ahead, continue.
Can't do that. Like he's the king of this. Like he can be the king of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said in my blog, I'm the Riddler. I'm the nigga that wants to set traps and for people to find things and cause chaos. He is the guy that everybody's trying to take out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to play with the Riddler.
Why is he doing this woe is me thing? I tell people all the time because Hitman said something. The new guy. He said the new guy and the old guy, the old version of that guy was always comedic and always had jokes, right? This one does more shock value and he's more bitter. He wasn't like that all the time, though.
I don't know. I think
we're kind of different. We're much different, though.
I think for me, what it is,
dope in the car talks and doing the Nick Cannon thing. I would have never years ago. I would never see him do nothing like that, though.
I think what it is I think he's looking at where he's at career wise,
okay,
and realizing that I did so much work from 2008, maybe 2009, up until 2025. And I have nothing to show for it.
Is that why he always remind us of his resume when he's done for the culture every other day? He wants to remind us and talk to third person all the time.
He has nothing to show for it. Look at the people that he came in with. Mook and Lux were already here, but they are up. Hitman is shining, bro. Hitman is shining. Calico has his own league.
DNA been in schools, ESPN. He doing all kind of others. You know what I'm saying?
Who else was in that class? Like Suge has his own boxing league. Surface is a huge MC, bro. Arsenal he got his own studio space in Orlando.
Yeah, he does.
All of these people that came in with it, like Head Ice is working with Cameron. This brother is opening up spaces every day. He has nothing. And I think that speaks to the people that also are in there. That's and all of them are not there to support them. All of them are in there to just kind of
entertainment. Listen, I think that's not a cut your wisdom. I think a lot of people have to understand when you're listening to that guy, you don't really jack everything he says. You're just in there for it. You're working 9 to 5 probably. Got it on in the background as you're working, like I did. But go ahead.
Yeah, he's entertained. Some of the people that's in there don't like him. Some of them people that are in there are just there to listen to what he has to say. Right. Some people support him.
Right.
But the people that support him are in the same space as he is. They don't have nothing going for themselves. They don't have nothing going for themselves. It's a shame. It's pretty pitiful. But don't worry, we'll clean them up on this.
Dog, again, this is a very dope 8-day series. You can't even say 7 days, 8 days of just wow, man. You've done a lot, man. Wow. Battle rap is slow right now, and I think what you've done. You put some steroids into this joint right now. Our last question: does Rum Nitty stand a chance with J Mills?
I know. It's momentum. It's momentum. J Mills has so much momentum. Rum is a talented acapella battler. He's so talented. He's one of the best ever. And I've heard his music. I've heard his freestyles. I've heard his ciphers. He can't do nothing with J Mills, bro. He's gonna try, he's gonna fight valiantly, but it's not gonna be enough.
He took shots at you also.
he needs to worry about he needs to worry about the king and you know, just worry about the king. Hey, Rom, I don't want no problems, bro. I don't
want no problems.
I don't want no problems, bro. Because he did that on your show.
Yes,
and for me, you know, again, I don't have issues with Rom. There's no issue. There's nothing here for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that I also don't want to be the guy that is constantly following after Mills, right? Like, I think that's something that I also want to put out there. Like, I cooked up Truffaut and I cooked up Verb off the principle.
That guy,
that was really J Mills fight. And you know, Rum calling me out. I feel like you need to focus on J Mills. Leave me alone, bro. And you know, he knows what I can do. I don't want no problems with you, bro. Like, I want to just react. Why can't I react, man? You know, that's it.
Well, again, you know, this is phenomenal work, man. Phenomenal work. Are you gonna that guy, before I go, that guy's dropping a project on the 22nd, I heard. What do you think about that?
I mean, I hope it's not over that Biggie beat. The guy who made the Biggie beat said he gonna flag him. That's what the producer said. So once once that happens, then we can send everybody to flag.
You too. Listen, I don't condone thing. This is talking about a brother that's so it's going around talking about flagging things. But you there, no there, man. Well, Mickey, man, listen, brother. Again, I can't wait to hear your project music wise. Me and Watson definitely gonna be. And like we said, you and J Mills and Votto right now hold the NYC down lovely right now. You Mills and Votto, y'all make NYC look real good right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You know what I mean? So, my brother, salute, man.
Appreciate you. Salute, brother.
All right, man. Bronx in the building. Shout out to my guy, Mickey Factz. Y'all know the vibes already.